Hello, my darlings, it's your favorite girl Precious, and today we are going to be talking about polycystic ovarian syndrome and lifestyle changes. So, PCOS is one of the most common female reproductive health concerns that would usually affect women of the reproductive age. And sometimes people get undiagnosed because they probably did not seek medical attention or medical care early enough. And there are different approaches in terms of diet and lifestyle modification to manage polycystic ovarian syndrome. However, an individualized approach is the best. So the cause of PCOS is actually multifactorial and it's quite broad. So I'm going to be explaining that in a different video. So my darlings, we're going to be talking about 4 different lifestyle habits that you can hop on as a PCOS warrior. So the first thing we're going to have a chat about is know your diet. Research has shown that individuals who explore the low-calorie diet, or what we call the low glycemic index diet, has been shown to have a good improvement in terms of the bad cholesterol levels in the body, also improve insulin function, also help to improve the waist circumference, and also testosterone level. Now, testosterone is a hormone that is mostly produced by male. However, women who deal with PCOS would produce this hormone as well. Also, hopping on a diet rich in omega-3 fatty acid, which we can find in your fatty fish. You can also find this in your nuts and seeds. You can find improves good cholesterol and also improves or enhances the sex hormone. Also, exploring low GI foods may also help to regulate your appetite. And another dietary pattern that people would tend to follow is the ketogenic diet. Now, with the ketogenic diets, because it's quite a restrictive form of dietary pattern to hop on, I would usually advise that you seek counsel and seek the help of a registered dietitian to be sure you're doing things the right way if ketogenic diet is what you. Second bit we're going to talk about is how active are you? What's your physical activity level like? Do you engage in exercises? Do you exercise regularly? So research has shown that individuals with PCOS who exercise regularly have the cardiorespiratory fitness in check. Also, it would help improve your body composition. You would feel a lot more better. To be honest, you would literally feel great, and it makes insulin work better. So the more you're physically active, the more you're giving insulin the opportunity to work better. And how much is enough? This is something you might want to ask. Exercising at least up to 120 minutes per week is okay for a start. So you can decide to split this to 25 minutes every day or 30 minutes every day, depending on what your capacity would be able to manage. But you can do more than 120 minutes. The limit is just try to make sure you're physically active on a weekly basis for at least 120 minutes. Cool. Now, another thing you would want to ask yourself is your sleep life getting on well? Now listen, I mean not to scare you. A lot of women, or quite a fraction of women with PCOS, would usually struggle with their mental health. And you would see lots of women with PCOS have sleep disorders like sleep apnea and things like that. And research has shown that women with sleep disorder would usually tend to develop anxiety and depression later on in life. And this can lead to insulin resistance, it can lead to obesity, it can lead to type 2 diabetes. So it is very important that you prioritize getting enough rest as much as you can. Try not to overwork yourself so much so you do not break down. And now the final bit is get your micronutrients on track. I kid you not, a lot of women with polycystic ovarian syndrome would usually struggle with lots of vitamins and minerals deficiencies. You see things like fiber, things like calcium, things like your vitamin C, your B vitamins, which mostly happens when they're on metformin. It has this effect of, depleting the B vitamin levels, particularly vitamin B12. And you also have things like your vitamin D, you have things like your zinc. So you will find out most women would actually be deficient in these key nutrients, which are very important. So you need to make sure you're incorporating foods that are actually rich in these nutrients, or perhaps you can supplement them into your diet by taking some nutrition supplements to help if you feel your diet is really lacking in these key nutrients. It is very important that you take your health quite serious as a PCOS warrior, and it will be a lot easier for you to deal with the whole hormonal imbalance and the stress, the whole burden that comes with it. I hope you find this helpful. Please hit the like button, follow and share for more exciting nutrition related information. Thank you. Bye.